Okay, guys, as many of you have heard, President of Nintendo, Satoru Iwata, died this week. There's a lot of speculation on who may pass him, who may be the next president of Nintendo, but we're not going to touch on that in this episode of Podcast Equipped, out of respect for Iwata-san. He did a lot for the gaming industry. You know, he created Kirby. He's the reason we got a second region in Pokemon Silver and Gold. Yeah, he's the reason we crammed that in there, and he did a lot for HAL Laboratories. He did a lot for Smash Bros.
The reason why we have the DS
and
DS,
the Wii. Yep. He revolutionized the gaming, or as many people may say, like the Wii was a super successful, and it was, and it was gimmicky, but it was ahead of its time. You know what I mean? The motion controllers was ahead of its time, and he was there to front that. So out of respect for him and out of respect for his family and the whole industry, we're gonna have a moment of silence for him. And yeah, we're not going to discuss who we think is going to be a successor because, we let the man rest first and then business later. So, 10 seconds. All right. Okay, and now we're going to begin this episode of Podcast Equipped. So, Internet, this is episode 21.
Yes.
I think.
You think? You should know.
This is Podcast Equipped. This is my co-host, John Valencia,
what up,
my
Internet?
best friend, and I'm your host, Miguel Zarate. So, John, what have you been gaming on this week?
I spent 6 hours of my day off finishing Virtue's Last Reward.
Oof.
My God.
Did you finish this with anticipating that the next one will be out pretty soon, actually? We're almost at the midway point of this. We are at the midway point of this year. And 2016 is right around the corner, so we are getting the Virtues 3, or whatever they're going to call it. Volume 3.
Volume 3 of the Zero series, I think.
Yeah.
I actually was excited. Like, finished the game, I was like, okay, now I know what's going to go on. I'm hoping... How it ended, I'm thinking that I already have an idea on what the Nornery game is going to be for the third one.
What do you think?
Wait,
did we discuss this, didn't we?
No, because
did we discuss this outside the podcast?
I think we did.
Okay, anyways.
Because I was texting you about it.
Yeah, that's right. That's where we discussed it. Anyways, what do you think?
So I think it's going to take place on where the infection started. So they're going to try to do it then and then try to figure out how to...
Prequel?
No, it's not going to be a prequel.
Go back in time?
Because they're going... Remember, they already went back in time.
Yes.
So it's going to be placed into that one. But
wait. Spoilers. Damn it, John.
I didn't spoil anything. I just been like, okay. Hi, Remy. Anyway. I've been like, I haven't said anything major about it. I just said virus.
I guess that's
and then
kind of, but that's kind of big plot point, though.
Kind of. But I'm thinking like
spoiler alert.
Like, remember how it ended? Like you would the last ending, right? So I think it's gonna be based off that character instead of Sigma. And
well, there's no point in talking about all this if they don't know. But anyways, ask me what I've been gaming on.
What have you been gaming on? Even though I already know.
Rocket League, Rocket League, and Rocket League. Yeah. No, but really, it's kind of sad that after our multiplayer-based episode, Rocket League came out, and holy shit. I think that night, all of us played. We played like a good 2-3 hours that night when we got it, and we were addicted to it. We were like yelling, screaming, probably waking up my roommates. Who cares? Yeah, we were having such a good time, but since then, it's been a week since then. Mm-hmm. Me and my roommate, one of my roommates, Joe, we played a 7-hour day where we just played 7 hours of Rocket League in a row. It's phenomenal. It's a phenomenally made game.
It's actually a sequel, too.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but whatever. I don't care. At least I have Rocket League in my life now. That's all I care about. And this game is just, I don't know. It's just something addicting about making goals, something addicting about getting a good hit, something addicting about
epic saves.
Just saving. Yeah, I've actually become a really good goalie since then. Like every time I go out there to play, nobody wants to be goalie, so I'm always just back there. But I've learned to make some really great saves. There was a game I had like 5 saves in a row, just back in the back, and that's when one of their guys started to come at me. When they come at the goalie, they just start bursting
ramming you,
and it's just like, fuck you guys. You guys are just mad. Yeah, I've been playing Rocket League.
So are you all-star?
Not all-star yet. I'm still semi-pro. I don't know how to get to all-star yet. I think you might have to play the season mode, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I've also been playing Metal Gear, and holy shit, that like I said last week, I'm actually getting hyped for Metal Gear 5 because this game is addicting. John, try it out. You really like it. It has... So a lot of the missions are like stealth-based, or most of the missions are stealth-based, where you get more points for a level if you don't get caught the least time. So it's like it gets really antsy. Like you're just like, oh my god, don't see me, please don't see me. And it gets really good. And it's like it reminded me of like gameplay from The Last of Us.
Okay.
So it's like it's kind of like that where you're like, shit, don't see me, but it's kind of cartoony and fun. And I don't know. It's really good. I'm finally seeing why everybody loves Metal Gear. I don't know shit about what's going on with the people in the story.
Like, you're
but
Snake,
it
but
seems really good. Like the cinematics are really good. The story, like I guess it's kind of trying to get people who never played because it's like very simple, basic. Like, oh, you see what's going on. No spoiler alerts here, or no spoilers here. But yeah, it's really good, and I'm actually might buy Metal Gear 5 because of it, which is gonna be awesome because it's gonna be open world version of the small slice I'm playing right now.
Yeah.
And I know I'm late to the train. I also bought Saints Row 4 Reelected.
How do you
like
like
it? Sale.
How do you like it? I platinumed the third one, so I kind of.
I don't know. Maybe because I really had fun a lot of the time with the third one. I played a good maybe solid 8-10 hours of it.
I think we played you played like a fourth of it.
Something, yeah, because you saw me playing it and then you started playing it. I think.
I don't
remember. I don't remember who played it on, but yeah, it was really good. But for some reason, I'm playing the fourth one right now, and I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad port to the PS4. But because remember, it was originally a PS3 game we brought back. I don't know. It feels clunky as fuck to me. Like driving feels horrible.
It feels worse than the third one.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't remember much about the third one. But this shit feels clunky as hell. And I don't like the alien thing.
No, the whole superpower.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I wanted more Saints Row the third. I think where it's just like street gang. Okay. I kind of was interested in being the president of the United States, but whatever. Anyways, if you didn't know, guys, this is Podcast Equipped. Every week, John and I come equipped with news and topics about the video game industry and post it on every Wednesday.
Thursday.
Every
Jesus
Thursday.
Christ.
Sorry. Even though you're getting this one on a Friday because we're late. But we come equipped with news and stuff. You can follow us on youtube.com/equippedgaming and get the video or the sound.
No, audio.
Damn it! Why can't I not ever do this right? I think I got it right a couple times. Anyways, get this audio on SoundCloud/equippedgaming.
Yeah.
There we go. I did it.
You're dead at.
So let's break down the news. Like we already went through Iwata-san. So bad. It's really bad to hear about that. So what else do we got for you this week?
Okay,
John?
so we're gonna start off with a little Kickstarter.
And a little Shenmue?
Yeah, a little Shenmue.
All right. What about Shenmue?
So they actually made a short trailer finally which is weird because it's coming at the end of the campaign, which ends today when we record this.
So it's going to be coming out today.
Yeah, so it should be. It's already over when this podcast is
the
ready out.
16th. Today is the 16th. We're recording this on the 16th, so it should be out by then.
Yeah, it should be. Well, it's not being.
It could be out by tonight.
No, the trailer's already on the Kickstarter page.
Oh, it is. Okay.
So
did you watch it? I didn't get to see it.
I caught the synopsis of it. It's like they're in the night, standing in front of the night sky or something with stars.
Okay. Well, the second game left off with them reaching the temple. So.
But yeah, so that's where. I found it weird that they're doing it at the end of the campaign.
No, that makes sense. It gives something people excited about because they're not going to see this game for like fucking
2017,
2017, maybe 2018.
No, I saw 17.
But the way games are getting delayed these days, you're going to trust that date.
Yeah, it's a Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah, I guess I feel like they probably aren't, but I feel like they should be more beholden to keep their promises if it's a Kickstarter. Mm-hmm. Where's Amplitude, by the way?
It's that summer, so they still have until August.
All right, I want to see that shit next month.
Actually, let me research that.
Anyways,
I'm pretty sure they said July for Amplitude.
But yeah, I'm not surprised. Like I said, this game's not going to be out for a while. Did you get the number on it? What was the final number or the close to the final number since it's not officially over right now? Can you do that real quick for me, John? Well, I'll tell these people that this week we are sponsored by Yoshi Eggs Island.
I love Yoshi Eggs Island.
Get your eggs at Yoshi Eggs Island. Where is Yoshi Eggs Island? I don't know.
So we don't know.
It's somewhere.
We just know that it's really...
It's in the tropics. Eggs grow very well there.
Do they now?
I don't know. I
How
don't
do
know
they
shit
grow?
about eggs.
I thought they were laid.
You're right. That's probably my first mistake.
All right, so Shenmue has 23 hours to go of this recording right now. And right now it has $5,366,443.
Woo! Oh, just got more. Anyways, almost at 60,000 backers.
Yep.
Sega, nobody wanted this game, really?
Yeah.
Nobody wanted this game, Sega?
What happened, Sega?
But see, this is interesting. Remember we said Sega's getting more serious about their business.
Yeah.
I think this could be a start. You know what I mean?
Street of Rage 4.
Maybe. Oh, there's a big news. This is not part of our normal. We normally plan out our news segments, but Sega, Axel's making his first appearance in a game.
What?
Since fucking Street of Rage 3, official Sega game.
An official? Is it gonna be a damn?
It's a crossover.
Yeah,
game.
that's what I was about to say.
That. You know that game I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's gonna be in it. I don't know what it's called, but he looks badass in that game. I don't know. I digress. I'm excited about that. I'm like, oh, an Axel fucking. What's his last name? I was gonna say Axel Rose. Like this is fucking Guns N' Roses or something. Axel. What is his last name?
Axel.
Not Fielding. That's Blaze Fielding. Which is weird. And that's another thing. This game like has something about units. Once again, I don't know what this game is at all. But it has units, but like they didn't put any of the other Street of Rage characters with him.
Really?
So that sucks. But you know,
it
it's an Axel sighting. So, anyways, when's Amplitude coming out?
It just tells me summer of 2015.
Bastards. Baka. Anyways, next sort of news we got.
But wait, while we go back to Shenmue 3, it may not get a retail copy. So it could. The only ones that are probably getting a physical copy are the backers at this moment. So you dish out the $60 in the next 23 hours.
I don't want to do it though. Like I don't know. I feel weird about backing stuff on Kickstarter.
Hey,
but it's like different because this is a video game. As we said, we're not gonna get it for
another
fucking 2 years. So it's like spending $60 on something that I don't even know I'm gonna want in 2 years. You know?
Yeah.
That's the biggest difference because this is a big project to take on. Amplitude's kind of a smaller, really. You get that once you get the what's it called down, the engine. Yeah. All you need to do is just put the tracks in, and you're good.
Yeah, but it takes forever to sync.
But not as bad as making a game like Shenmue, where you got to get voice actors, you got to do motion capture, you got to write a script, you got to.
Who says the script could have already been written?
Yeah,
written already.
Yeah, that could have been written already. Yes, but you still need to get the voice captured. You need to do all the stuff I said. You need to make graphics, make level designs, bunch of more stuff than this. Amplitude is just straight line, put a little bit of fucking circles and triangles and X's and squares everywhere in the background, and you're good. Put some lights in there, flashing, give somebody a seizure, get sued.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying. It's really easy to do a game like Amplitude.
Yeah. So, yeah, I can see it.
At
least Shenmue, I can see like Amplitude. I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. But I'm like a little weird about giving my money to something I'm not going to see a return on. And then, like I said, something I don't even know I'm going to want. Because I can say, right now what do I want right now?
You want a lot of things.
I want sushi right now. Am I going to want sushi tomorrow?
Probably
not. Because I had sushi last night. But that's a different story. Anyways, what else do we got?
Gearbox has done concept art for a new Duke Nukem game.
Kill him already! What did Duke Nukem Forever teach you guys?
That it was a horrible rendition and old jokes.
It was a bad game. What are you going to do different with Duke this time?
This time they're actually going to try to keep Duke at least current and not stuck in the 90s. So I don't know what they're going to be doing with this.
But then it's not Duke anymore.
And what is it?
You know what I mean? It's like...
I mean, they're going to try to keep his persona, but they're going to try to keep it up with time.
Yeah,
with curtain jokes.
I get that. I get all that. But he's still going to be the guy who makes fart jokes. You can make fart jokes haven't changed much from 1990 to 2015. You know what I mean? It's just like, at least give it a rest. Duke Nukem Forever came out like 2 years ago, maybe?
No, it came out in high school, I thought.
Are you sure?
Like 2010 or something.
5 years ago?
No, 2010 or 2011, I want to say.
I don't know. It feels like it just came out yesterday and because everybody hated it. But it's just like, give it a rest. Like, just put him away for a little bit, maybe. And if you're going to change his persona that much, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like changing Mario.
Oh, gosh.
Mario's not that Well, I mean, switch that around. Duke Nukem's not that iconic as Mario. And Mario's been put in a lot of different positions, but his character is generally always
The same.
the same fat plumber having fun.
Gotta
Mamma mia!
Gotta save the princess.
Exactly. That hasn't changed. What are you going to do to Duke that's going to make him so different? Well, maybe I need to give him the benefit of the doubt, but nobody wants this game. I don't think at least.
Like,
maybe there's people who want
like his
this game.
games are too like I know we got Duke Nukem 3D.
Which was cool. But
And
that
I
was a throwback, though.
Yeah, and I remember playing that on PS1 when I was younger and had no idea how to play the game, and it got stuck. And when I went to go back play it on
version?
Vita, I remember why I didn't get past the first level.
It's like, where the fuck do I go again? But I don't know. A lot of people love those games. Don't knock that camera down. Anyways, a lot of people love those games back then, but clearly nobody wanted this one.
Mhm.
So I don't know what Gearbox is thinking of making this. I don't know. Maybe they think, well, they do a great job with Borderlands, so maybe
Borderlands.
I mean, Borderlands is hilarious. Maybe with their writers behind it, maybe I could get behind it. Because I forgot. That clearly went over my head that they make Borderlands, and I love the humor in Borderlands.
Yeah. With the damn psycho people just running around laughing at your ass.
Yeah, I really love that. So, we'll see. What else do we got on the docket?
We have the Commodore smartphone. I actually kind of want to get this now. It can play Commodore 64 and...
But those games are... Why? You could just put those on the Google Play Store and make
just get an emulator.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Like, really? Who is this for? Who the hell is such a big fan of the Commodore 64 and the Amiga that they think that they need a phone for it? I mean, it's a cool... Don't get me wrong. It's a cool collector's piece.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you're really going to trade in your other phone for this?
Hell yeah. That's going to be like an end game again.
I want remember those Sony phones that had the stuff? Maybe something like that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But this?
Just dedicated.
I don't get this. I saw this news, I think, like 2 days ago, and it was confusing me. I'm like, who is this for? Was it Kickstarted? This sounds like a Kickstarter. You know what I mean? This sounds like something that should have been Kickstarted. But so if you're telling me if they can go get money, they could Harmonix couldn't get money for Amplitude, or fucking he couldn't get money for Shenmue? Come on!
So we're gonna make a Commodore smartphone and play 64 games.
Commodore 64. What the fuck is it? That was a computer.
Yeah.
Right?
Miguel's epic face.
I don't know who this is marketed for. This sounds like it's marketed. But that's my thing. It's gonna be able to play other games, right? Like smartphone games. I assume
so.
So is this just like gonna be their way of like, okay, you're gonna get to get everything else, but you also get to play Commodore 64 games. But why not just put it on everything? Why keep your market so shrunk? It's like It's like when third-party devs go to a exclusive. Mm-hmm. It's like, why are you doing that? The only way they normally do that these days is if Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo is
contracted with them.
No, it's like giving them money. Yeah, giving them money for it.
Yeah.
But why do this with your games?
I don't know.
And that's another thing. Are they going to be able to get... Because they had some third-party games on the Commodore 64. Are they going to be able to get all those games on there? Or do they own them? I don't. Maybe
I'm not sure.
That's me. That's my rant.
That's
done.
Miguel's rant.
Don't worry.
Miguel's rant is brought to you by Yoshi A. Guyland.
We're going to get sued. Anyways.
All right, next one is Kojima's name is being removed from the Metal Gear Solid 5 box art. But will he still be in the credits?
They have to give him credit. They can't not give him credit. And this is the thing that's confusing a lot of people. They're not taking his name off of the box. They're taking his studio's name because the studio that it was Kojima Studios, but now it's like Konami South Studios, Konami West Studio. I don't remember, something like that. It's a different studio now. They named it something else. So they took that off. I'm assuming they took just that off. Maybe I need to read on this news, but I don't think they're actually taking his name off, because that seems, if that's what this is, then that's some bullshit. Mm-hmm. You can't take a director's name off of his product. That's his work of art, you know what I mean? He let that. So if that's what's going on here, which I don't think it is, I think they're just taking it off Kojima Studios, which is still weird, because that's what, you don't go back and change. If Naughty Dog is closed for some reason, you don't take off the Naughty Dog
logo off the last.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Is it that bad between them
I don't
that
know.
they can't make up? 'Cause
This is where Taylor Swift's song comes in, Bad Blood.
baby, we got bad
blood.
blood. Copyright infringement.
They probably should have solved it.
No, yeah. I don't know what's going on with this. Like, it's sad to see this. If this is what it's coming down to, like, oh,
What the hell's up at Konami right
like,
now?
oh, he said this about us behind the scenes. Blah blah blah. We're gonna take your name off your game. Fuck you. It's horrible. You know what I mean? You don't do that. You don't take Picasso's name off. Fucking Mona Lisa. Did he do the Mona Lisa?
Oh,
No, that was damn it. What did Picasso draw?
Picasso. The one, he's an abstract artist, isn't he?
Oh, you're right. Who drew the Mona Lisa? What's his name? Don't tell me. I know this. God, he also did the Last Supper and stuff. Yes, he did do the Last Supper.
I'm just facepalming.
Who is it? You're gonna say it, and I'm gonna be like,
Should I just give you like an obscure hint?
No, just
A 90s obscure.
what
hint?
is it?
I'm gonna say Ninja Turtles.
Donatello. No,
No.
Michelangelo. Damn it. Because they're all named after artists, all right? Michelangelo. Sorry.
Thought it was Leonardo.
Oh, is it?
Leonardo
you
da
don't even
Vinci.
know.
Da Vinci.
No.
Da Vinci. The Last Supper. Why else did the fuck would it be in the Da Vinci
you're
Code?
right.
You dumbass.
Ah.
Bam.
This is embarrassing.
Miguel's not.
I'm not up on my art. I'm sorry.
I took an art history class. So.
Have we
bitch.
discussed that on this video games? Our art.
Yes.
Have we discussed that already on this?
No, I
podcast?
think it was one of our topics, and it kind of got put to the back
well, we
burner.
need to do that. Anyways, I'm pretty sure we did do that.
I don't think
We're getting off topic here. We're a little too comfortable on camera now. What's next, John?
Okay, so sticking with Konami, there was a rumor.
Fuck the Commodore 64.
I said Konami. What the fuck?
I know. I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm still thinking about why that's a thing.
All right, so there was a rumor going around with Konami saying that they're gonna try to delete PT from PT copies that were already downloaded to PS4. They're gonna try to delete
Where did you
those
hear
copies.
this? I haven't heard this.
This was on IGN about 2 days ago.
Really?
But then Konami denied the thing because they said, "How the hell are they gonna do that?"
It's probably just a rumor, and it's true. How are they going to do that? The
Mhm.
only thing I could think they could do is pull licenses,
Oh yeah, I didn't even
because
think about that.
I think I've had that before, but I don't know. I don't think they'll do it. I think right now they're getting so much bad press from the whole Kojima thing that they can't do this right now. If they do,
It's just gonna
it's gonna make them look worse.
And there goes my DDR game
Why?
because it's made by Konami.
Yeah. Well, that's not like there was a DDR game in the works, anyways.
There should have been. I didn't like the last one anyways.
Go to Japan; they're still making them over there.
I know.
Arcade games. Only $2,000 to fly over there.
No, actually, I found cheaper flights.
How much?
Almost 1,000.
Let's kickstart this shit.
Yeah.
Take podcast equipped to Japan. We're not doing that.
I'm gonna laugh. Someone starts it up.
Nobody's gonna start it up.
One of our 12 subscribers starts up the Kickstarter for us.
Shh, they don't need to know how many subscribers we have. Anyways,
Alright. So then another thing that, since I'm wearing the shirt, Uncharted 4 will feature real-time cutscenes on PS4.
and we'll put them together. It's also receiving a demo within summer release, so I'm assuming next month, of the Uncharted trilogy or the Nathan Drake collection. So that's awesome. The demo is a lost art these days. Nobody does demos anymore.
I know.
So it's good that we're getting this. I'm excited to see what it looks like. I saw screenshots on the PlayStation blog. Oh man, I choked up my saliva. But oh man, do those pictures look great. Like you just see Nathan and Chloe.
Just like
I just played those games a couple months ago, and they look nothing like that, and I'm super hyped to play them. It's going to show us what Uncharted 4 is going to look like. I mean, obviously, it's still going to be less because these games were built before, but it looks fantastic. But anyways, and the real-time cutscene thing, that's like taking a page out of Metal Gear's book, because Metal Gear has always done the in-engine cutscenes.
Yeah.
And from what we saw at PSX and what we saw at E3, why not? It looks good in engine. I'm pretty sure what we saw of him standing there at first, that was in engine.
Yeah.
Why not?
See, I think what probably started this mostly was The Order.
Yeah.
The Order did a fantastic job at doing that.
Yeah, even though the game was Meteor Core,
Mediocre.
mediocre. Jesus.
You cannot do anything proper today.
If you're listening to this first time, I promise you I am not this dumb. It's just because I'm on the podcast, I feel like I have to say stuff like right away before I lose my train of thought. So it's that. Normally, I would think about what I say
Well, that's
before I
like-
say it, but I'm saying it now.
I was like media core. What the fuck is that?
I'm sure that's a thing.
Media core is when news gets hardcore.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm super excited about this. Not surprised they're doing this. Naughty Dog is fantastic at making like cinematic movies or cinematic games. So this is just another reason that they're the top dog. They're the top dogs in the yard right now of this. Although Metal Gear is probably going to give them a solid run for their money. What else we got?
Alright, so next we have the Dead Island 2 developers been removed from the project.
What's going on with this? What's going on with Dead Island?
What's going on with Deep Silver?
I haven't heard a thing about it. I haven't seen
Like
screenshots about it.
Yeah, like the only thing I saw was the E3 demo from last year. Or
Yeah.
not the demo, just
they
the
didn't
trailer.
show anything this year, right?
No, they didn't show anything at all.
And they probably might have had stuff on the game floor. I don't know. I'm not going to say it, confirm that or not. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. I haven't heard a thing about it. It went dark. It's like one of those games you see that they show early and it just goes dark.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually concerned because this one looked actually promising.
yeah,
From the first one.
From what we got from Dying Light, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Better gameplay, better stuff. Maybe they'll learn some mechanics. Because that looked like a
Pretty,
Left 4 Dead game. I'm not Left 4 Dead. Dead Island game.
Yeah.
So it's like
Dead Island parkour.
yeah. So if they take from what they learned from that, maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe the guys who did
Dying Light.
are gonna take over.
Maybe.
Because I was wondering who's gonna take control of this. What was the name of the studio?
Deep Silver, but it's
No. That's the what's it called?
Oh, is that the studio?
That's not the studio. That's the people who produced the game, whatever, pay for it. Publisher of the game. Yeah.
Sure?
God, I can't think. Yeah, it's like Paralyzer, Palace, or something.
I
It
don't
starts
remember.
with a P.
Like I never remember.
But yeah, maybe the guys from
Palabra? No, it's not Palabra.
No, I don't know, but let's stop before we look even dumber. Yeah, maybe they'll get those guys to do it because they that's pretty much a Dead Island game if I ever saw one. That it has exact same graphics, exact same style, zombies. Why not? And maybe they feel like they can take time because they made a good amount of money on that game.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know, but what's going on with it? Is it broken? Are these guys just not doing a good job? It's one of those things where
maybe they're not. Maybe it's because of time constraints. They're not actually making deadlines. Maybe.
But see, you shouldn't put deadlines on games to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
You could give like if you're a game studio and you think you can hit something, that I think they make what they want to do. I know you try to hit a mark, but obviously it's like Uncharted. I'm sure Sony wanted that out in this year, 2015, but they needed more time. So they gave them more time. You can't rush art. Video games.
Video game art.
Next story.
So, the HoloLens may have influenced the purchase for Minecraft.
I don't see why not. That fucking demo they showed at E3,
Oh my God.
fantastic. So
makes me want to play more Minecraft.
What else are they gonna do? I know they bought it for that reason.
That's one of the reasons. I was reading the article that said that they're not solidly focusing on games at the moment. But they're thinking that they're probably going to incorporate more games in the future, but just not at launch. Minecraft is just going to be the one that's already there.
Well, I mean, I don't see why not. The install base for Minecraft is huge. So
I have it for the Vita, the PS3.
Yeah, PS4. That's a great place to start. But it's like, what do they have plans for doing afterwards? I know you're going to be able to project what your video games on a wall. You don't need a TV anymore. Mm-hmm. But even then, there's going to be some problems with that. I already tell you, people already bitch about games not being 1080p right now. And what are they going to get from the HoloLens? Is it going to work all the time? Is there going to be breakdown? Is there going to be lag between?
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's a problem. So I know that's one feature they're probably banking on, but is it going to work? Well, you know what I mean? If you have a Twitch game like Call of Duty and you're playing that on your Xbox One and you think it's going to work on the HoloLens.
I think there's just going to be what's it called? Spec limitations on that.
Well, yeah, but maybe it will work because I believe in what they're doing over there. Microsoft has always been ahead in technology, along with Apple and other people. But it's just, you got to make sure it works. And if you're only going to come out with this one use for it, you need more. It needs more than that, I think, to sell. Because everybody owns, obviously, a PC. Mostly everybody owns a PC because it's cheaper. The mass market can afford it. But in terms of games, that's my big question is what kind of games are you going to associate with this? And so far, Minecraft.
Minecraft is I mean,
It's huge, but
I'm actually trying to think. Like maybe you could do.
you could do like that roller coaster game with it. I think. Cause that'd be cool if you like see that come up in the crash. What was it
design
called?
it?
Yeah, make
Like
it numbered part
Tycoon.
2, or make a Hololens version of that game. That will work.
Oh, do Sims with HoloLens. That'd be amazing.
But see, then
SimCity at least.
But then they'd have to make it exclusive to. Oh, it's on PC.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a. I mean, I think the HoloLens has.
But that
potential for the
that
gaming
comes down to
industry.
third-party support.
That's true.
You have to get EA on board.
Damn.
I don't know, but I think they need more killer app than just Minecraft. All right, I think it's time. Is there any other news that's big that you want to cover? Because if not, we'll cut the rest.
Well, besides Summer Play, that's about it.
Oh,
that was it.
That's huge. That's huge. Summer
I
Play.
thought that was it.
That was it. Okay.
Yeah, but Summer Play was the last
Let's
one.
talk about Summer Play then.
So Summer Play for all you PlayStation users.
This hurt my wallet.
This hurt Miguel, both of our wallets, at least for 3 games. So the first game to come out is Journey. For next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Journey for the PS4. Let's
PS4?
confirm that. It's not coming out to Vita till later.
And then what is it for Plus members? How much is it?
It is $11.99 if you pre-order.
There you go, bitches. Pre-order that
Super
shit.
excited about that. Have not played Journey, despite wearing a Journey shirt right now. Shh. I thought the shirt design was just really cool. Okay. But this game has obviously won Game of the Year 2012. Won a lot of Game of the Years. Hello. Journey. Yeah, I'm excited to play that. One Game of the Year. It was said to have like super emotional experiences. I know people who cried after that game was over, and it's like,
Really?
yeah, yes, people cried after that game was over. It was such a emotional experience. It's like, it's one of those games that first changed the scene, where like video games are more than just video games at this point. You know, they're works of art,
Yeah.
and like so this was one of the keystones of that. And it's just like, I want to see more of that. I want to see what the big deal about that was.
See, yeah, because I didn't even know people were crying about it, and I've been really good about avoiding spoilers for that game.
Exactly. I don't know what the payoff is. I just know, obviously, you're going down a journey. It's called the name of the game.
Maybe you die at the end of the journey.
No, I don't know. It's just like, and then it's like has this multiplayer.
But it's like
It's
a
not, but
rando,
it's
though.
not multiplayer. Like you just walk with people. I don't know. I want to see what this game's about. I'm not going to speculate because I don't want to ruin it for me.
Yeah. But see, like Journey, you can't invite friends, so it's just all random.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You just, I don't know. It's you experience. I don't know. People were. We'll figure it out.
We'll see when it comes out.
Anyways, next one, N++, $15.99, N+++. If $15.99 if you pre-order, regular price $20. I'm pretty $20. I'm pretty excited. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I'm pretty excited about this. John and I and a couple of other friends played N+ for a couple hours, and we had a blast doing so. This obviously will be a good Let's Play for you guys on our channel.
For
we play Wednesdays, which we have not done.
And we did play this at PlayStation Experience.
Did we? I don't remember.
Remember because we kept
Oh,
freaking
I
blowing out
do
'cause of the
remember.
damn
Did we
bomb.
play it on Vita?
No, we played it on PS4.
PS4?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, but yeah, I'm super excited about that. I think we're going to get this on the Vita as well. Down the line, I'm assuming.
Hopefully.
I don't see why not. It's like a very small game. If you haven't played N++, or N+, I mean, it is basically a... You remember stickdeath.com? It's that
with
just shapes, and you step on bombs, you blow up. It's a puzzler.
I kind of feel like it's a flash game kind of.
Yeah,
it kind of has a flash game.
That's a good
feel,
description of it. It started as a flash game. It started as just N on newgrounds.com.
I didn't even know that.
So go to newgrounds.com. Maybe we'll do a Let's Play before that releases.
All right. The next game is
Gallic Z. Don't know idea what this is. It's $15.99 if you pre-order, $20 if you regular price. If you regular price, yes. This is like an old arcadey shooter, and that's all I'm going to say about it because I'm not going to just talk about something I don't know.
Okay then.
Next game.
It's the most anticipated game, like it was for Titan Souls for us.
PlayStation exclusive, by the way.
Yay.
PS4 exclusive, I mean.
This is Everyone's Gone to the Rapture.
This I'm super excited about. It's following the same lines like we were talking about with Journey or something like Gone Home.
I love Gone
It's just
Home.
one of those games you just walk around, you discover what's going on. Obviously, the name says what the premise is. Everybody's gone to the rapture. You wake up one day, everybody's gone, and you have to figure out why. Where did everybody go? Why weren't you raptured?
Yeah.
That's what I'm most interested in most interested in finding out who the character you're playing is.
Is it male? Is it female?
Well, no, I don't care about that matters. That doesn't matter to me. I want to know why this guy's left. Because that's going to be an interesting story in itself. And if you saw the trailer for this, did you see the trailer for it?
Yeah.
It's just like you're in this old house, and it's just like this old tune is playing, and it just zooms in on this empty world. And I think the character is sitting all alone, or in this house, if I remember correctly. I might be thinking of Edith Finch.
No, Edith Finch. No, I don't think it's Edith Finch because I watched that trailer.
But yeah, it was something like that. But I just want to know the background of the story, and I've been excited about this game. Colin Moriarty from Kind of Funny played this game, and he says it's really awesome. He says it's amazing, and I have a lot of same thoughts as Colin, so I feel like I can trust his opinion on it. So you're getting a podcast where we're getting an opinion from another podcast, by the way.
Yeah, shout out.
Inception.
That's like shout out.
Inception. But I'm super excited about this game. It's going to be a story-driven game, as you know I love. Single-player game, as you know I love. So it's fitting all my check marks so far.
What if it becomes MMO multiplayer? Yeah. Everyone came back from the rapture.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super stoked about that game.
Good.
All right, John. On to the topic of the week.
My topic of the week that I chose, because I've been going to the store quite a few times, actually, in the past 2 months.
Well, that might be the answer to the question, then.
Do gamers still need GameStop?
As you know, I'm going to start this by reminding everybody that Xbox One tried to cut GameStop out of it when they tried to make an all-downloadable console. So it's like, people weren't ready for that. I don't think consumers are ready for that. Because consumers, especially the people who don't understand digital rights, they're not going to be able to comprehend having to download everything when they can just go down to the store and get a disc. And that's with every media so far. I don't think we're ready to get rid of Blu-rays yet. Even though I think the next big thing for movies are different from games. I think the next big thing for movies is streaming, obviously. Netflix, Hulu, stuff like that. That's the next big thing for movies. Yeah. For video games, I think it's going to be all digital. Not streaming necessarily, because PS Now has been proven so far to be a failure, I think, in my mind. I don't know anybody who uses the service. I used it for the free trial, and it worked. But I, so far, have found zero reason to go back and play a PS3 game. If I wanted one, I'll just go down to the store, go down to GameStop, or even just download a game, because they're putting a lot of PS3 games on sale now. So it's like, might as well just download them.
I mean, like, I could see with the whole streaming process. I mean, you can pay what is it, like $20?
$20 for a month.
$20 for a month. You can instead of buying a game. So if there's a game on there that you see you've been interested in playing, and you've been debating on buying it, and you buy it, and it's a shit game.
Exactly. But you're only paying $20 for the whole service. But the problem with that is not every game is under the subscription service. If you didn't know that.
Yeah, there's like, what is it, like $19 to play it for like 30 days. You're renting the game pretty much.
Yeah, which is whatever. It is what it is. But I think it's a failure so far. Nobody's using PS Plus. I mean, PS Now.
Yeah,
nobody's using that. But yeah, I think, as I said, I think consumers are not ready for that. But I think console makers and game companies are. You know what I mean? If they cut GameStop out of the loop,
they'd be getting more profit.
Not only could they lower prices, but they can also make more profit at the same time, which is something unusual. You know, normally you cut prices, you lose profit.
But this time it's
the opposite, yeah, because GameStop takes a big chunk out of that money, especially with used game sales. Yeah. Like, developers don't make any money off used game sales. It's kind of bullshit, you know what I mean, if you think about it. So I can understand what they were doing, what Microsoft was trying to do in hindsight, you know what I mean? At the time, I kind of was one of those people who was reactionary to it, and I could say I was wrong back then. Like, I was one of the people trashing Microsoft, not trashing Microsoft necessarily, but criticizing them for trying to do this. But at the end, like, I look back
in the long run.
In the long run, I look back on it now, it's like, well, that would have been better for developers, and I think developers deserve to get paid for their games. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Deserve the royalties.
There we go. Yeah, because it's like when they sell a used disc, they're not making any money. It's all GameStop's profit. Yeah. It's bullshit.
And then here's another thing with GameStop too.
What's up?
Is that I went to GameStop just looking at the new games. Like, I was gonna buy some new games. What brought me away to GameStop and like the trip from GameStop to Best Buy, which is just like
right across,
pretty much right across the street, was I got, this is like around the time when I started playing Kingdom Hearts 2.5. GameStop was still selling it for like $40. And I went to Best Buy and I bought it $20 cheaper because they were selling it for only $20.
Was it used?
It was new. Both of them were new.
That's cool.
So it was like...
Yeah, I feel like GameStop's prices are sometimes... They always miss the mark.
Especially with the camera. Remember, it was $60, but even though Best Buy was selling it for $45,
yeah.
like $10 less.
I don't know how the pricing works. I think they have just suggested retail price, and obviously... Because they order them from the company, so once they get it in stock, it's theirs to sell for what they want to sell it for. But... I forgot. I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was going to say. They sold it, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember what I was going to say.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyways, going back to used games. Plus, they don't give good prices when they buy back games.
Yeah. Like, I think, because I get emails like, oh, you can buy Smash Bros. Or we'll buy your Smash Bros. For the Wii U for 11 something. It's like, I paid it for almost $60 used.
Yeah.
I was like, why would I sell it back for $11?
Their pricing makes no sense, especially now that, as you've seen, they've gotten back into the retro game market. Because, God forbid, that they saw other people making money, like your local retail who's been selling, like we have one here in Tucson.
Yeah.
That sells old games, retro games. You can't find it anywhere else in Tucson because we're a big city, but we're not that big. Yeah. Where we can have different video game stores everywhere. Damn it, why not? But yeah. But so they got back into the market. And if you compare their prices, like even against eBay prices, their prices are awful when it comes to classic games.
Yeah. And here's another thing. I know...
They're such a big corporation. How do they fuck that up?
Easy. They set it to partner with Cricket.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know they were partnered with Cricket? And now they're trying to buy... They're trying to buy that website too.
For what?
So they can buy all the gaming merch and whatnot from there and get it cheaper probably.
I don't know. Okay. Oops.
Oh my God.
Anyways, what do you think? Do you have any notes about why you thought GameStop?
I mean, other than like the prices being, we still have other places to buy games from, pre-order. Like a lot of places are starting to get into the pre-orders. Yeah. Like we have Amazon, we have Best Buy. You can get their pre-orders there. And then of course there's GameStop. That's where I pretty much go. But like now I'm kind of just like, what's the point? Like they always want you to like sign up for the loyalty program.
That's another thing. Sometimes the experience is not there. Like I get that they have to do it. Their employees have to ask. You know what I mean? So I don't blame the employees necessarily, but their policy about having to ask everybody to let's buy this subscription. I don't want your damn subscription. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I rarely go to GameStop anymore.
Yeah, that's.
Like, I don't feel like their prices are always shitty. I feel like that's my opinion. I can never find what I want there. It's like you take a risk when you go to a GameStop. Like I know you can call them and ask them if they have it, but even when I go inside and look for a game that I want to buy a game today. What am I going to go buy? Blah blah blah. Go look. I spend like an hour looking for a game, and I'm like, I don't want to do these games.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I can just go on the PlayStation Store.
And then be like, okay, I'll get you, and then you. Ooh, you're discounted for this week.
Exactly, yeah. And then the sales. They don't have enough sales, I feel like, ever.
No, they do.
They have their
you have to be.
one.
You have to be the pro membership to get these sales.
Yeah, which is same for Plus, but I don't know. It feels.
But
different.
I think like with Plus, though, you get the better deal though, because look at the fighting sale. Like I bought Mortal Kombat for $5 and I bought Kickbeat for $4.
You bought Kickbeat?
I bought
Fuck not Kickbeat. Okay, I was like, why would you buy that?
Or something.
Dive Kick.
No. So you're thinking of Dive Kick. I bought.
Kickbeat.
Yeah.
Kickbeat's the name. Okay.
Yeah. So I bought that because that's that rhythm fighting game.
How is it?
It's fun. It's hard, but fun.
Vita?
Yeah.
Playing on Vita?
Okay. Got it for Vita.
I'm just wondering.
John, go away.
Yeah, their policies are weird. I think eventually they are going to be cut out. I think, but that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid they're gonna have to protect their business so much that they're gonna impede progress being made. It's like electric cars. We could have had electric cars by now, but then the oil company got involved and killed all process. I think that's what's gonna go on with GameStop. We're going to eventually get to next generation console, which I think is where Sony and Microsoft are both going to be like, okay, we're going all digital.
Yeah.
And then GameStop will step in because they have to. If they do that, they're fucked. They're fucked. What are they going to sell? Codes? And I don't understand that either. Why go buy... You can buy codes at GameStop.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you buy a code from GameStop?
Because you need to rack up those points.
That's the only reason I can think of. Other than that, and by the way, their points are shitty. It takes forever to build up anything of substantialness. I don't know what the word is. What's the word, Michael?
Substantial, right?
Anything substantial? Okay.
Word from the
I felt like there was another version of that word that... Anyways, I digress. Okay.
What was that, Michael?
Wait, anyways. GameStop.
GameStop.
No.
So, yeah, like I said, though, it's like the pricing on there, even for like the order is still like $60.
Yeah, I don't get that. When games bomb really badly, they take forever to fix their prices on anything.
Yeah, and then you go to the Best Buy, it's like, oh, this game bombed, so $30.
Yeah, they know. It's like they're actually talking to consumers. I'm not gonna pay 60. Who's gonna pay $60 for the order?
I am the collector's edition, bitch.
But see, that's the collector's edition. You get other stuff with it. How is it? Did you play the order yet?
No, I was gonna buy the collector's edition for $60 on Amazon.
But you didn't.
No, not yet.
See,
not yet.
You made me think you bought it.
See, I just want the statue. But then, this is what happened was I thought for like $40 more, I could get the premium edition for 120, which came with the Lycan statue.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
And the soundtrack.
Whatever.
What?
You do you, John.
I do me. I buy into
I don't want to see any of that shit in the living room when we move in together.
Fine, it's gonna be in the studio.
But yeah. So, well, there's another thought. You made me lose my thought with a stupid order. I'm losing my train of thoughts here a lot. See, this is what I mean. Remember when I was saying I was spewing shit out earlier? This is why. Because then I forget really quickly. Because my mind's like going at 100% when we do, or like 110% when we do this show. Oh, this is what I'll say. I'll defend GameStop a little bit.
Okay.
Somewhat.
No.
I don't think 500 gigabytes was enough anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like we started this console generation. We only had 500 gigs on this machine. I have one.
You're
you have
almost
one.
out.
I'm almost out of room. I only have like 4 AAA games. Well, my PS3 holds like
more.
30 or 32, almost something like that number I counted, AAA games on there.
Yeah.
And this thing can barely hold like 3 or 4. And some of them aren't even complete. Some like Ground Zeroes is huge. The patches on these things are fucking huge. So I get that. But I know we can upgrade them.
Yeah.
But it's like, still, if you're going to launch with this, I get that we weren't ready for the digital revolution yet.
Mm-hmm. But, like, okay, so this is another thing, though. We're still in the beginning of the console
life cycle.
And that what we learned from the console life cycle each time is that the games are big as hell, take up a lot of space in the beginning, and then they get more and more condensed.
Yes, they do get more condensed. I agree with that. And I think...
But when are we going to start seeing the files get condensed?
It's like right now it's really bad. And I see why I need... if installations take forever sometimes. You know what I mean? Downloading a game can take forever. And it's like, if you don't have a fast connection, like right here, my room is too far from the router right now. So it's like, I go really slow download speed sometimes. And it's like, well, fuck, I just bought this game. I want to play right now, but... I can't. I gotta wait. Where's that feature, by the way, Sony?
Yeah, the download in 10 seconds, play the game.
No, it like gets to a certain point, and then you can start the game. Where is that feature, damn it?
I remember they did it with Last of Us, though. Remember?
Yes, but that was on PS3.
Yeah.
Where is my PS4 of that feature? I want more of that.
It's hot as balls in your house.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It is. The AC's not working. Anyways.
We live in Arizona, people. That's bad.
Really bad. So yeah, I don't think we're ready for that quite yet, and I could see why we might still need GameStop. Plus, it's for parents also. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what Best Buy's for.
Yeah, and you could also argue that's what Walmart's for, but don't even get me started on Walmart. Their fucking prices are awful when it comes to video games as well.
Oh, $60 for this? What the fuck? This game was out 5 years ago.
It's like they refuse to cut their prices on their stock. But no, don't even get me started on Walmart. But GameStop is like, you know, your kids love video games, and for what it's worth, sometimes the GameStop employees are pretty knowledgeable. Mm-hmm. Like,
I think you have to be knowledgeable.
I feel like I can work at GameStop and I'd be like, I read IGN every day. I read GameSpot. I do a podcast about video games. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But that's a hit or miss thing sometimes, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get those guys who just want to take advantage of somebody. And they're like, oh, yeah, you have a kid? Go buy him fucking, I don't know.
See, that, like, because I remember.
Sports champions for the PS3.
See, no, this is what happened with me, because I got an interview with GameStop. And they were asking, like, well, we see that you're, like, pretty well-rounded. It's like, where do you get your new, like, how do you know all this gaming info? Where do you get it? I was like, oh, I listen to podcasts, IGN, GameSpot, all these other, like, gaming things. It's like, oh, that's pretty awesome. It's like, so if I was a parent came in, like, say if my kid was, like, 7 or 6-year-old, and I have a PS4 or a PS3, what would you recommend? I was like, well, there's Little Big Planet, which is a must, I think.
PS3 owners.
PS3 owners is a must for that.
Or PS4.
There's Mod Nation Racers. There's probably, depending, like, probably PlayStation All-Star Battle
Puppeteer?
Puppeteer?
Come on, Puppeteer was awesome.
Yeah, but that was before Puppeteer even came out.
Okay, anyways.
But, like, I think for, like, family-friendly stuff is, like, that's where PS4, because I think, or PlayStation is, like, the more family-oriented, and then the hardcore
No,
gamers,
Nintendo is family-oriented.
Nintendo like kid-oriented. I'm sorry.
Video games are video games. If they're fun, they're fun.
No, they're not.
No, this kid-oriented shit. I'm just joking. I'm the one who brought it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see why we still need GameStop right now, because there's problems. Obviously, PlayStation Store crashes like once a week, so that would suck if you're trying to buy a game too. So until Sony gets it done, I'm kind of glad that we have GameStop or at this point any video game store. But yeah, but that's another thing I'd be sad to see go is the local shops will close too. You got to remember that if that happens, yeah, local shops go down too.
Well, except for the one we have, because they have the classic section.
But that can only last so long. They also still sell new games, and they obviously probably make money off those too. So that would suck to see go.
I didn't even think about it.
But then it's for developers. I get it too. It's just like it's a hard thing to balance, and it's like I don't know when we're gonna be ready for this, but I think it's gonna be shoved down our throat eventually. Like we're not gonna have a choice. Yeah. Like we're going all digital. Okay, but. And that's when is the casual market going to be ready for that? When are parents going to have to learn about what downloads are?
I mean, like,
where does the ESRB go from there?
Oh.
That's another thing we didn't discuss, like how the ESRB is going to rate games
if they're all digital.
Because I don't think I ever see a rating on PSN.
It should be.
Maybe there is. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Maybe I'm just dumb.
I was like, there should be, but I don't know.
But anyways. That's been Podcast Equipped, episode number 21. As you know, you can follow us every Thursday. Every Thursday, this comes to you on youtube.com/equipgaming. Also, for the audio, on SoundCloud at .com/equipgaming. Subscribe to us, like this video. Tell us what you think about GameStop. Tell us your favorite memory of Iwata-san, Shenmue, whatever we else talk about in the comment section below. Follow John on Twitter at tagless02.
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter at mig_AZ.
Follow Equipped Gaming
on Twitter at Equipped Gaming.
Wow.
What else do we have for them, John? Am I missing all the points here?
No, just other than the Let's Plays on Saturdays.
Nope. Let's not plug those till we start doing those again.
Okay.
That's what I was like. I forgot to tell you that I didn't want to plug those until we get back on track with those.
But I'm pretty sure we can get back on track.
The one consistent thing about this channel is Podcast Equipped.
Even though it could be late sometimes,
we still have it up.
Unless we're on vacation.
We don't do it. But yes, thank you for watching. This has been Podcast Equipped. Goodbye, Internet.
Goodbye.
Hello, Internet. And welcome to the Hot as Balls podcast, where we talk about balls and how hot they are in my house right now. Right now, my balls are sweating. And beside me is my co-host, John Valencia.
Hi.
How's your balls feeling, John?
They feel comfortable, actually. Oh. Maybe because I haven't been in this house that long.
Oh. Well, ballerific is what we say on this show. This is the only show you can see where we talk about balls.
For once, I actually set up the camera perfectly for once.
Wow. I'm actually going to save this.
Are you really?
It's pretty funny. I thought it was funny.
Should I put it at the end of the podcast?
Ballerific! Wow!